Hello gamers, hello friends, welcome back to The Infected. So, you know those times in life where you make a mistake and you don't realize it until you go back to it? And you've been like, you've been busy, you've done other things, and you made a mistake and you come back to it. And you realize at that moment, when you're ready to get moving and go forward, that you did in fact make a mistake. I am there. I am living there right now. As you will very plainly see when we get back into the game, that piece of advice that I gave you in the, I believe, second episode, that says, you gotta make sure you save your game, guys. Because this game doesn't autosave for you. You gotta do it yourself. I mean, apparently it does autosave because it tells me it's autosaving all the time, but I can't seem to load them, I can't seem to find them, so I don't know what's up with that. But the bottom line is, at the end of our last episode, I forgot to save. And as you can see now that we're back in the game, there have been some changes to the foundations. And that is because I forgot to save, and we lost that entire batch of progress. So I went back, I did it again. I did not put Mike's house down, as you can see. I figured we would do that. I did go and get all the materials again. I made all the stuff. I got all the clay and stuff. I even went ahead and got the extra clay for the town hall that we're going to need to build, but I did not actually build them. I was so disappointed with myself, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very, very disappointed in me, as I should be. I mean, as I should be. Here I am telling you, make sure you save, and well, gosh darn, I forgot to save. As you can see, though, we have a lot more logs than we had before. I went and built like 15 new log stands and like 10 extra plank stands. So you can see them all right here. And I did that because this is going to be a building episode, and dang it, we don't want to be spending most of our time going and chopping down trees and whatnot. We want to be building. We want to be doing the fun stuff. So we're going to be doing the fun stuff. For as long as the logs and the planks let us. Anyway. Hopefully by then, though, we'll have Mike's help. And that's the other thing. So in order to get Mike off the ground and make sure that we have everything that we need to have, like, the greenhouse. Which, if I'm not mistaken, where's my tech? I got 3 tech. Okay, so we do have the greenhouse technology. We have 3 tech points. I gotta be honest, guys, I lost all the tech. I had to go and get Mike again. I got tech when I was out. I hit the same 3 or 4 locations that we hit last time. I don't know if I got the same amount of tech points, and I don't remember exactly where our tech points went during the episode. I don't remember. I haven't been recording for about a week now, so it's actually been a bit. And I had my videos queued up to release in a certain order, in a certain time, that sort of thing, and it got away from me. That's actually one of the other things I wanted to mention. I also made a mistake that I was not really aware I was making at the time. And that is that I made a lot of videos and I simply set them to release. That was a mistake on my part. And I realized it after I started doing it, and I was committed to that particular course at that time. And I decided that is not the way I want to do it. For this reason right here. Some of you have started sending me messages, and I love that, by the way. I love, if I ask a question or whatever, I actually got a response to the question, where are you watching from? One person said they were watching from the States. I don't remember offhand which state. But it was big news in my house because, you know, it means we hopped the border at least once. Even if we just dipped our toes in the pond across the way. You know, we hopped the border, and that was big news. So I loved hearing that. Thank you very much for that. Somebody else said in the comments that they were having problems hearing me. I am currently still fiddling with the volume. I'm hoping that it is loud enough and that it's not too loud. Because for some reason, it always seems to be it's either too loud or it's not loud enough. And it's really hard to strike the balance. So, you know, keep giving me feedback. You know, if it's not loud enough, again, like yet, let me know, and I will fiddle with it some more. I have turned up the volume on the recording end, and hopefully that will have fixed the problem. So thank you to the people who messaged me and were like, you know, it needs to be a little louder. Somebody did say that my editing efforts did work, and that it was loud enough now. I'm hoping it's still loud enough. Ideally, I'd like to record and have it loud enough to be heard. So yeah, that's where we're at. As you can see, I built this entire first platform. I decided I wanted a riser, like a second tier, that was more of a forward tier. And I'm just kind of looking at that and wondering, is that actually what I want? Because you only get half the resources back, guys. This isn't Valheim where you get 100% of the resources back. You just place it again. You do actually lose resources when you demolish something. So before you go demolishing stuff, you want to make sure that that is in fact what you want. I am reasonably satisfied with what we have here in terms of the actual area that we can use. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna have a riser. What I'm thinking is, we're gonna have a wall back here, so that they can't just, you know, bypass the spikes or whatever. You know, they gotta beat their ways through something, and then probably right about, I want to say here or maybe here. We'll have a ramp, maybe even a double ramp. Just make it nice and wide. You know, nice and easy for Mike to get up, and we'll figure out something to put up there. I figure we'll just, you know, build. We'll do some design, and we'll get right into that. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to communicate better with you guys, like in more real time. Unfortunately, like I said, I was kind of like, I could hear you, and I was trying to fix the problems behind the scenes, but you know, it's just easier to talk to you guys, you know, and get back to you in good time when I don't have like a massive bank of videos prepared. So I've just been running the bank out right now before I started doing more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and empty my my inventory a bit, and I'll get back to you when that is done. We're back, and it looks like we have a raid coming in. If you can hear that music, I hope you can. Where are they coming from? I don't see them. Oh, there they are. You see them? Just above the spike line? Oh, spicy to start out today. But we got 3 fishing equipment, and we got 2 wire, I think it was? 2 wire. 2 wire. Not bad. Where did he break through, though? I don't know where he broke through from. It sounded like he broke one. Whatever. We'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. So, I do still like the idea of having Mike's house here on this riser, pretty much where it was. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab the NPC house. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not ideal. Apparently I built this out farther this way last time. That's okay though, because you know what? One ramp is, we can do that. I'm not a huge fan of being sucked right up to the edge anyway, so we're gonna do the smart, sensible approach and just build this out. I said feel like Foghorn Leghorn here. I said no. I said we're going to build this out one more row. There we go. Alright. And we'll just build it out one more, and we'll have the ramp maybe, I don't know, maybe right here. What do you think? Right here? Yeah, sure. That should be good. We'll just grab this. Oh, also, I realized at some point when I was, editing my videos, we never did go and get those croc skins. We have the Loom Tech now, and we never went and got the croc skins. So maybe at some point today, or maybe next episode, probably next episode, because this is a building episode. I guess it depends on how badly our inventory is screwed, right? We'll go and we'll get the croc skins needed for the backpack. Because I will be honest, guys, that is something that's been bothering me. It's like, oh my god, I wish I had more space, and we just haven't gone and done it. So we might actually wind up doing that this episode. Maybe if we run out of building mats and whatever, we'll go and do that. That might be a thing. That might be fun. Especially since we figured out the advanced nerd pull strats to kill Vanbees. That might... Maybe that'll be a thing. Who knows? I think I like it that way. In this case. I know originally we had it going the other way, but I think I like it this way. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. 'Tis the season for me to have allergies. Oh, no, not that stand. Okay, now it's time to get to work. This is kind of convenient, eh? There we go. I do enjoy building in this game. Just take the parts and throw it in the whatever you're building, and I do enjoy the building. So why can't I crouch? Oh, I don't think there is a crouch in this game. Why can't I crouch? Well, that'd probably be because I don't think there is a crouch in this game. Dumbass. Yeah. Because, yeah, I don't think there is actually a stealth mechanic, as far as I know. If there is, I haven't found it, and I'm one of those guys that actually uses it. I think the appeal of this game is it actually feels like you're actually working for it. You know, it's not just, you know, have the items in your inventory, boom, it's done. No, you gotta actually place them all. It makes you feel like you're sort of building it, which is nice. We'll need one more. And a lot of back and forth. But I mean, isn't that the heart of construction anyway? Back and forth with different materials? Please don't get mad at me. I've never worked in construction ever. I've helped out on a few projects, and that's about the extent of it. That's about all I know. Now, I don't remember if I actually made any nails. I should have. Do I have any nails in here? I don't. Oh, there's some nails. But I absolutely know that I'm going to need more. Oh. Absolutely gonna need more. Look at all those screws though, holy. Now I'm telling you guys, we got super lucky in the screws department. Holy. Very, very lucky. We'll take those. We'll take those. We'll put those there. Okay. And 60, I think. It's either 60 or 50. Oh, and we're chockered. I'm getting back to my survival game roots. I watch. If you played Valheim and you watch Thread Menace do his trophy runs, shout out to Thread Menace because he's just amazingly entertaining. But we need the tuba walk, guys. Like, that needs to be a thing. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. There we go. Got Mike's place up and operational, and I'm gonna go ahead and set the work priority as it should be. Log stands, and then you know what? No, we're not gonna have. So I was not exactly happy when I was doing my explanation the first time we set this building up. So 1, 2, 3 is the priority that he will place on those tasks. So, for example, if he's replenishing logs and the crops need water, or like they grow to the point where they can be harvested, he will drop what he's doing with the logs and he will come and take care of the plants and then go back to the logs. Like, that's what he will do. So you want the most important thing to you to be at the top of that list. Right now, of course, obviously, he's not going to be doing anything because he's laid up. He's sick. We got to fix him. And we're going to put the nails out there. It does look like we're going to need more nails because I think the town hall takes nails. I'm pretty sure it takes nails. I'm tempted to build this side back one. I think I'm going to do that. Foundations. Yeah, okay. That'll be the same direction. We're going to do that, and then we're going to build this out here. Give me the planks. Constantly in need of planks. No. Okay. You think that's what they mean by Planck's constant? Or Planck constant? Constantly in need of planks? No? Okay. It's just me. Probably a bad dad joke anyway. Oh my god. Stop that. Can we force it to build? This is just silliness. Look at that. They're making me mess up all my nice neat log stands. I don't love the auto snapping when it does this. I should be able... There. Probably also my mouse button. Yeah, my scroll wheel is a bit... Well, we'll call it what it is. It's dying. Need to get a new mouse. Not looking forward to that. I got one of these Mamba Elites. And they're kind of pricey. I'm not going to lie. They've only gotten more expensive since I actually bought it. So... What do you do though, right? If you want a game, you got to pay the price. Okay, I like that clearance. I do. Oh, techs. So, remember I was saying when we were expanding our tech last time that we need the chemistry table because that will allow us to get Mike on the ground or on the road again. Well, wrong tab. We have the higher workbench. I when I was at the trader, I was like, you know what? This is just going to save us time and space. So I went ahead and bought the higher workbench, and I never realized it was that damn cheap. Damn. Okay. So for 12 steel, which I'm pretty sure we almost have, if not actually have it, and 25 screws, we can make the higher workbench, which functions as a chemistry table, workbench, and advanced workbench, all in one. It's an all-in-one stop. I love it. I'm here for it. We're going to get it. And that will allow us to build stuff that requires the advanced workbench, even though we don't actually have the workbench, or the advanced workbench. Like, say, our steel spear, which we've been wanting forever. Forever, guys. Yeah, okay, so let's... I'm actually going to throw that down because I feel like we're going to need that sooner rather than later. Stop it. He said no. Should probably smelt that. And that's actually going to save us resources in the long run, too. And give us some use for the steel that we grossly overstocked. At a point. Right. Wrong tab. It's been a little too long. I'm not going to lie to you, one of the other reasons I'm switching to not having a bank is because there was a point where I wanted to make more videos, but I also needed to let the bank run out because I realized if I'm like 8 videos ahead, you guys are never going to reach me in real time to make a difference. So I decided to abolish the bank, as it were. But that also means I had to let the existing episodes run out before I could make more. And I was so eager to do all this stuff, but I couldn't because I didn't want to extend the time that I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys or, interact with you guys. So, oh, we have 4 steel ingots. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We'll take all. There we go. And in a few minutes, we'll have some steel. There we go. We got the 12 screws. We'll take the 2 ingots we're going to need. Place back the ones that we are not going to be using at the moment. There we go. We're going to throw the iron fragments in there. Just because I don't have another place to put them. I'm going to be honest with you guys. One of the things that we're going to wind up building at some point is a storage house so that we actually have enough boxes for everything. This is madness. Holy. Yeah, it's just silly. We got so much going on here. Is this still running? Oh yeah. Look at all that, guys. We got to smelt all that down at some point too. Our problem at this point is not going to be, oh, we need to go and grab this. No, it's going to be, we actually need to have a place to store what we have, and that's going to be, that's a good problem to have, but it's at the same time it can be a difficult problem to deal with when you figure that. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, we have it. Now, back to the building. Oh, also, at one point during the early parts of this series, I had said that being as there's no story mode, I mean, it's kind of up to you, the player, to define when your playthrough is over. And that's true. However, in this case, we set our definition as, we're self-sufficient. We don't have to worry about much of anything. I'm not sure if I just broke something or not. Huh. Interesting. Right. So self-sufficiency, that was the goal, right? No food, water, and defense issues. Gonna have a properly defended fort or whatever, place for everything. Basically, we hit the point where we have all the tech we need, and we don't have to go scavenging anymore. At that point, we could exist for the rest of our days comfortably in our base, and it wouldn't matter. That is the benchmark that we're trying to get to. Right? That will be the point where our playthrough is done in terms of, the survival aspect of the game. Right? And, I mean, really, that is very much set by you, the player. I don't have anything to do with that. But let me tell you what that looks like for me. Like, coming at it from my point of view. You don't have to go anywhere to get the things that you need. Basically, you could stay in your base forever, and if you had to, you could live pretty comfortable. Oh, there was that iron ingot. Son of a biscuit. It's always something. That means that we're going to need to have enough production of every type that we don't have to worry about it. Right? Mike will go out and get logs. So logs we don't have to necessarily worry about. But, we need enough stone coming in that we don't have to go and hunt for it. Or, in this case, we've a steady supply to replenish our stone before we need to go out and hunt for it, I guess is what I'm saying. So we're going to need like a stone extraction operation. We're going to need clay soil extractors. I don't remember what for, but I do remember that they are necessary. We're going to need the barn. We're going to need a greenhouse, at least one. We are going to need a watershed. And we're going to need enough power to run all of our devices at all times. Like no power outages, nothing like that. And that's key. But on that note, we're about halfway there, believe it or not. Because if we go to the techs, we have most of the tech to make this happen. Most of it. We don't have batteries. I should get batteries. And this is where it gets real. Grinder is going to be key to getting a stable supply of iron. The mixer is going to make us money. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. We're going to get the mixer. And we are going to get the oil pump. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, don't you need the oil extractor? No, actually you don't. So, the oil pump simply pumps oil to every extractor that you have everywhere. Everywhere. All the time. So, it's really a game changer when it comes to running all your extractors. Like right now, this one's not even on because I don't have any biofuel in it, which is fine, I guess. But it's kind of a pain. You know what I mean? Like, we absolutely want to run this all the time. We don't want this to ever shut down. And it is shut down. And that's a problem. Right? So, we need... Oh, we need so many things. Okay, we got the grinder. Sand and iron fragments right here, right? And then this makes concrete. No. What? I'm very confused. Right. Oh. Well, I just put us behind because I forgot that you had to buy this at the trader. Hey, you know what? That's okay. Just means like an extra episode or 3 or, you know, whatever. This is the one that we want. This is the one we're going to be forced to work with in the short term. Alright. We got a lot of work to do, guys. So we're gonna get to work finishing building these platforms over here, and then yeah, I'll try not to flap my gums too much. Jeez, look at that, eh? Not even finished this first platform yet. Well, actually, that's not true, because I guess we got all that over there built as well. on all these logs. And once we get Mike up and operational, he'll set us right. Because I'm pretty sure that the town hall requires logs as well. Oops. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure if we have to get a handful of logs. You know what? Let's try and throw the town hall down. Let's see. Where is it? PC buildings, town hall. Can we? We can, but I don't love that. So we need one more row of those. Which, shit, I shouldn't have put them in that one. So that's bad. Put them on that one. We're going to need to get some more logs. Pretty quick and in a hurry, most likely. And we'll get this one. And we'll probably be... Man, it's always logs. It's always logs. It is never planks. Ever. It just doesn't seem to work that way. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. We ran out of logs long before we ran out of planks, so that's fair. So now we can drop down. See, what I want to do is I want to put this running against the cliff wall there, because it'll have less of an imprint if we do it that way. Alright, leaves us room to throw something else in here. And then I think I should be able to fit the greenhouse. Hang on. That is... I'd like to... No, that's about as close as we can get it. That's okay. We'll have more room eventually. I have been thinking I might want to build out one more row in the back here anyway, so it's fine. We'll just throw the greenhouse here for now. Alright. Bird, you are going to get yours. I will come for you. Speaking of, greenhouse going to be over here. I don't have anything in there. Let's take that one out. I kind of want to have the water house over here. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me adjust the height here, guys. Well, that's super unfortunate. No. Well, I don't love that. Well, whatever. Electrical parts, planks, logs, and aluminum ingots, all of which we could theoretically have. We need power for it, though, which is also fine. I just wanted to plan it out. So that's going to be our watershed. And in the back here, I believe, should be where... Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because it's not built yet. Oh, durr. Oh my god, we don't have 10 aluminum ingots. Oh, that's so sad. Alright, that's fine. You know what? Let's go and make a copper and a cobalt and a rock. Oh, wait. There. Alright. One of those rare projects that really doesn't take any iron. Pretty thankful for that. So the watershed is going to allow us to do two things. When we get the greenhouse up and running, which I'm thinking I might run right here. Actually, that might not be a bad place for it to just stay. Just saying. Anyway, it will allow it to always be watered. Mike won't have to water it, which means the only thing he'll have to do is come and harvest it and replant. But he'll do that automatically as soon as he picks the plants. He will, however, water the plants regardless of whether we have the watershed or not. The other thing the watershed is going to allow us to build is sinks. And once we have sinks, we can just fill our water bottle from the sink and it'll be fine. And that is ultimately the more appealing part of the watershed. So we need logs, planks, you know what we need? We need logs for this. So we're going to build this first. I'm pretty sure the town hall and Mike's place actually take the exact same resources. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they do. We're just a little bit shy on the logs. We're going to be 6 logs short. That's okay. That is absolutely okay. So what we'll do is we'll throw everything else into the hall, and then there we go. We'll throw everything else into the town hall that we can. We'll go and get those 5 logs. We'll set the town hall up. And once we get the town hall set up, we can get Mike on his feet. Because we do have food that we can give. Oh, geez, we might actually be squeaking in just under the wire. Oh boy, look at that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we don't have any planks. So 5 logs. We can just grab one of these carts and that'll be good. And we'll just go and chop down a large tree. But for the most part, Mike will fill these log stands way faster than we could do it ourselves. He is going to need food almost immediately as soon as he comes out of his... I don't know if he's in a coma or what's going on there, but we got this. Now what we're going to need is at least 1 box Placeables. Stop it. Alright. We're going to need at least one NPC storage container. There we go. As you can see, those don't take anything different than your own storage crates, which is kind of nice, actually. Do we have enough? We have enough. Alright. So we're going to put 2 of these in here. One of them is going to be for Mike exclusively, and it's going to be potatoes only. Now keep in mind, we can put anything that is edible in this box and he will eat it as long as we do not click the do not eat. We're just going to label that Mike food. So anything that we're okay with him eating, we'll put it in here. Otherwise, it goes in this one, and this one is do not eat. Now we are going to be building so many more of these because it's going to be absolutely ridiculous how many he actually fills. But for the moment, we are going to only put a select few things in there. Stop it. Stop your yawning. Our lonely croc skin. You know what? It's fine. So, Mike will automatically... You better run, Bambi. Cook you for breakfast. I was putting food in the house. So if you put food in here and Mike is hungry, he will eat it. Mike is capable of running off of any food item, but don't let his food spoil. That's gross. That's mean. Don't do it. He doesn't require liquids, so he doesn't need water, he doesn't need tea, he doesn't need coffee. And I don't even think you'll use it, even if you put it in there. But, oh, you know what? We might have some food in the cooler. In fact, we probably do, because I just wound up throwing all the food I wanted to keep in the cooler. No, fair enough. There we go. Alright, perfect. So we're going to set these to go. And then we are going to actually get Mike up on his feet, because we have food in there for him. And he might as well use it. Aluminum ingots. Where's my biofuel? There we go. Alright, now, Mike's antidote takes what? I believe it's under first aid. Mushrooms, tallow, and a raw liver. What? Please tell me I still have one of those. I should. Oh, son of a... Well, embarrassingly, guys, I was going to get Mike on his feet, but we don't have a liver. That's okay, though, because if you'll remember... I was saying that we need to go hunt a croc or 2 anyway. So guess what we're going to go do? We're going to go hunt a croc or 2. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Actually, that's funny. Do I have enough? I don't. Oh, that is super unfortunate. Dang it! Alright. Get out of here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Should have room for that in here, shouldn't I? Yeah, of course I do. There we go. Where's our... There it is. Not that. So... Yo, why we cold? Oh! Ha! Because it's December. That'd be why. Oh, wait. There. Alright, now. Stick and plant fiber. It has been far too long since this, so... Oops. No. Yo, sticks where? What? We're gonna want that too. No. Whatever. Oh, well, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, guys, I'm just moving a cart over to where I expect to set up our base of operations for hunting crocs. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm not in love with the idea of driving Big Red down there, but I'm also not seeing a whole lot of choice. I don't even remember if we have the ATV, and even if we did, it's not quite as good at transporting anything. Yeah, wrecked. That is the other leather for our quiver. Now, ultimately, using bolts or arrows to kill crocodiles is preferable. I hate the concept of trying to kill crocodiles with a spear. So since this deer was ultimately stupid and ran in front of us, we're absolutely going to butcher this right here and now. And we're going to have a quiver so that we can use our crossbow. I'm probably going to make some crossbow bolts as well, just so that we don't run out, which is also key. The slow, painful walk of a person carrying a deer. Oh, deer. I know, it was terrible. I'll try and avoid it in the future. Need a rope, right? Pretty sure I need a rope. Oh, workbench. Oh, let's go do that then. And there we go. We have a quiver. So in order to use the quiver, guys, take your arrows, drag them into this box right here, and there you go. Arrows, crossbow bolts, doesn't matter. They all work the same way. You can, notably, however, only use one ammunition type at a time. Additionally, we are going to see about bolts, iron fragments, feathers, and sticks. I actually don't think I have any iron fragments. Oh, I do. Oh, advanced workbench. And really fine. Okay, we're going to boil that. We come over here, do a couple bolts. There we go. Oh, but you know what this does allow us to do since we killed a deer? Haha. Alright. So since we wound up killing a deer, we are still going to go and get that other bag, though. But, see. We need animal fat, I think, and aloe? Question mark? And mushrooms. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. One eternity later. There we go. Oh, I have a absolute ton of rope in my backpack. I don't need anywhere. Stop it. Don't need anywhere near that much rope. Throw that in there. Sorry, what I was saying was this allows us to actually get Mike on his feet. First aid. Thank you. Alright. Sweet. So, wrong building. So we give Mike the antibiotics, and he gets up on his feet. He will immediately check the task list, which I don't know if he actually always stands in front of the thing. He will go and get food. Now, as long as his hunger hits a certain threshold, bloody foxes, I think it actually has to hit 100 before he starts. There you go. Alright. And then I think at 50 he'll come and refuel, basically. But now he will go and gather logs for us while we're out, which will be a huge help. Absolutely massive. Because we'll come back and he will likely have all of those stands filled again, which is big. It'll be really super helpful, and it will put us a leg up in our next bit of construction, which, it occurs to me, might have to happen in the next episode. However, we are absolutely going to finish the croc hunt today. We're going to get those other 3 skins. Yeah, 3 skins. We need 3 skins, and you know what? We should probably cook this meat, because ain't no way. And do I have enough plastic for a second cooler? I don't think I do. I'd have to check Big Red. Where is the food prep table? Oh, there it is. It's under kitchen. No. So most of the stuff that you could build in the kitchen is not really functional. But the sink and the food prep table absolutely are. That's great. Alright, so we're just going to drop off a couple of steaks for Mike. Look at him go. He's already filling the stands while we're trying to get fed and organized and whatever, so... Oh, weird. Let's experiment with that. Alright, so... Stop. Iron, that's 5. We need 1 iron ingot. Okay, I don't love this, but I am going to bring enough iron ingots with me to build a butcher's table on site. I do not want to mess around with having to run back here with a croc in my inventory. It's just, no. We're going to take enough ingots to make a butcher's table, and we're going to build one on site. I believe only need that. It's just the 10 iron ingots, so we'll be fine. Stop. I had some planks, and I have no idea what I did with them. There they are. Oh, Mike will not fill the circular saw bench, even though it has a full stand worth of storage. He will not fill that, so we have to load that manually. So what we're gonna do is get it, Mike. All right. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't grab that last ingot, guys. Dang it! Ah, it's disorganized. So as you can see, guys, headshots do in fact kill them in 1 hit with a crossbow. Kind of nice, that, honestly. Yeah, the point of enough iron ingots was to make sure that we could do this stuff on site, and yeah, stop it. God, why? Ow, it hurt. Was not expecting a raid while we were putting our planks away. Rude, guys, that was rude. It was rude. Here we are, minding our own business. There. Have the ingot. We're not hurt much. What is that? Carbs. Damn it. I don't think we have any carbs. That's okay. I hate that sound. It is the most disconcerting sound for a fox ever. Props to the developer. Seriously. Like, if you're going to make an animal sound that, is designed to grab people's attention, you might as well make it seriously irritating. So, yeah. This way. Okay. What? How? Well, I'm not even sure how that happened, guys, but yeah, apparently we died. What do you think? Croc get me, or I don't know. Leave your comments down below, because yeah, the one that we were shooting at was nowhere near us, so I don't know. Weird. Oh, do you think maybe it could have been the temperature? I mean, I'm not losing health right now. You would think that'd be a thing, but if you can hear it in the background, guys, I'm sorry. My neighbor's dog is going crazy about something, so fairly certain, though, that it doesn't have anything to do with me, so... Nope. There we go. One croc. We're just going to line up a second croc here. Ooh. Really? So yeah, guys, remember when I told you, like, you should try and avoid dying whenever possible? Remember when I told you that? This is bad. This is very bad. In fact, we're like 3 maximum health away from almost calling that a scrub on just the concept of maximum hit points alone. It's not looking good. I don't know how that croc is still alive, though. Also, where is my cart? Like, I know I have one. But, what? Where did it go? Where is my cart? There's my cart. Oh, but you know what we don't have anymore? This is bad. Oh, bloody hell, get... Oh! Die already! I'm pretty sure at this point my spear has despawned. I think. God, that was dumb. Oh! Oh, that is... So in case you wondered why I'm so flabbergasted, apparently I did in fact kill the crocodile with my spear, and somehow I died to its death throes. I don't understand that. Although, hey, got the spear back. You don't see me. That's right, walk away. You don't want none of this. Man, the slow on a animal being carried is absolutely ridiculous. Like, look at this lack of speed. This is just impressive in how slow it is. Super impressive. Ugh. Oh, actually, I don't need to... I could put him right there. Okay. Sweet. Oops. Yeah, see, look at that. We're absolutely chockered. There. Okay. I'm going to throw the livers in there. I seriously doubt we get all of these home, but, you know, whatever. Actually, no. We're going to keep that in our inventory. We're also going to keep these here. The cart will keep it marked for us. That's fine. Stop it. Well, that took a couple more deaths than I was hoping it would. Now we know, though, that we could stand on the back of a cart without the boxes in it and successfully not get et. Past tense, I believe, of eat. Oh, God, get us out of here. Okay. So we're gonna... That was a little silly. We're gonna make our backpack upgrade, and then we're gonna call it for the day. This has been, like, super productive, if a little annoying. In terms of... Yeah, there we go. No, we'll go ahead. Stop! Why are you raiding me so much? Get rid of those bones. I don't need them. You. Don't like that. All right. All right, sweet. So when we come back next time, we're gonna do more. I think we're gonna do a little bit more base building. Now that we'll have our upgrade for our backpack. Not in there. Or there. Or there. You got a place to put it. All right. Rope. And where is? Thank you. And we're going to straight away go and boom! There we go. See that, guys? That's a lot more room. And we get an extra 25 pounds. Now, there is a perk that you can buy at the trader that'll give you an extra 25 pounds of carrying capacity. Absolutely worth it. And we'll wind up picking it up eventually. I'm going to go ahead and cook this meat off screen. And when you come back, we'll have that all done. Mike should have refilled all the stands. I'm also going to refill the plank stands. And we'll keep on keeping on with the building. And, yeah. that will be, I think, all for this episode. Holy God, look at this. We went out, hunted a couple crocs, and he filled every single stand. That's just incredible. So yeah, I'll try and fill these stands up. I'm sure that Mike will not let my log stands run out after this. Next episode, we'll aim for the... oh my God. My brain just short-circuited. We're going to aim for the greenhouse, and we're going to get that all set up. And then we're also going to try and get that watershed all built. And then we'll turn our... I think we'll turn our attention to, at that point, to another looting section. It shouldn't take us long to get the greenhouse done either, so... Anyway, that's going to do it for today. We've already done a little more. I will see you later. Hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And, you know, let me know. Is the volume better, guys? Because if it's better, I'll leave it where it is. If it's not, I will do something about it. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.